Ladies and gentlemen, how do you want your prrrr? You don't want them fried, we go give up to you. You don't want them grilled, we go give up to you. But today, we give up to you hot and spicy. Because you know who was hot this past Sunday? Stephen Waddell Curry, dropping a 50-piece on the Sacramento Kings in Game 7. My name is Slimor. We are here to do all the breakdown and the analysis of everything that happened in the playoffs within the past few days. I've got Sheldon and Kweku here to do all the breakdown for you. Now, Kweku, Warriors versus Kings, Game 7. What happened?
Well, first of all, this be what I will talk. Don't ever write the Golden State Warriors off.
Surely.
People started write them off since the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, as he said, we know they play well. We know they play well. Not only us, Lakers to know they play well. Everybody wasn't playing well, but then they were writing, oh, it's the end of the dynasty.
As people go 2 down 7.
Someone like Kendrick Perkins will come on national television and will shout, it's the end of the dynasty. They are not going anywhere anymore.
So now last year they do
the same thing. Yeah. They've been doing this, and it's getting upset now because you know we have the babyface assassin. He can strike at any time. We have Game 6 Clay. We have Draymond Green. We have
championship caliber players.
You have the dynasty for a reason. So we just show the king something small. That be all. You light the beam. For where?
Light the beam for Sheldon, what do you think happened in that game?
You see, Steph is the greatest shooter ever to hold
no doubt,
basketball, bro.
Doubt.
And you see, forget it. You see, dropping 50 in that kind of situation, even without the help, like that kind of help what you need from his brother.
Because on that day, he really, the others really struggled.
He basically dragged them, like he was like, come, you see, that'd be what? A sign of what? A superstar. And he has always proven that, bro, I am that guy, I am him. And there is nothing you can do about it. Steph is that guy. Because, bro, at the age of, you are 32 or something. 35. Yeah. Dropping 50. Bro, bro.
You know, after the Game 6, Steph, Clay, and Draymond and Andre, the core, Andre Iguodala, the core. When everybody left the stadium, it was left with them. Even Steve Kerr was gone, and they sat in the locker room and discussed, like, you are making this people who haven't been to playoffs since 2002, Charlie 2006 beat us like this. Steph Curry said, if you know go fit play the basketball game, make
you no camp court, make you no
day house, because you know can't. And then when we went there, even though we weren't playing at our best, he carried the whole team, dropping almost half of our points, and then Andrew Wiggins being second with 17 points. Mind you, they were scoring well, but then if you are able to cut off Malik Monk, when Sacramento Kings are playing and they rest
De'Aaron Fox, it's Monk that comes with a lot of scoring.
No effect. I said, we Haaland the film now, the Alvarez Abeshim. No, it's not like it doesn't dent their attacking powers.
He keeps on with the same energy.
So when we were able to like stop Malik Monk, and then De'Aaron Fox was having an off day during Game 7, we were able to win the game.
Now, very, very, very interesting game. Now, if you want to break down Steph's gameplay, I feel like he's one of the hardest players to guard in the league because of his gravity. Because when he's coming from half court, you have to start defending him. So he opens up the court so well. And that 2-man game with Draymond Green, I must tell you, I haven't seen a big man and then a point guard have as good as a 2-man game as Steph Curry and Draymond Green. That also, he should really, really point that out. Now, Steph Curry is good at the rim as anybody. If you put out a Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, I think these two are the most elite point guards when it comes to finishing at the rim. And that is why he is so dangerous. Because when he's trying to finish at the rim and you try to double team him or try to send help defense, he can kick it out to the open shooters. And we know with the Warriors, they will punish you. Now, moving from one point guard who did business to another point guard who did more business. Houston Rockets, James Harden is back. Yes, even without Joel Embiid, James Harden stepped up for the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference semifinal against Boston Celtics at TD Garden. Sheldon, without Embiid, everybody felt like the Celtics were going to win. But what happened to the Celtics?
You see, James Harden, the 49, right? The 49 he dropped 45, right? It not be anything new. This nigga was doing it like every 2 days back in Houston. You understand? He's known to being that guy. I don't know why, maybe age and a lot of factors they come at play here, but me, I wasn't surprised. And you see, after the game, your man was like, Charlie, go to the locker room. This is just one game. It's like that Kobe Bryant mentality. You understand?
The Mamba mentality.
You see, one of the guys sat here the last time and said, this be the playoff season. If you not be that guy, your team no they forget. So imagine say Joe Embiid no day or if he like be efficient, then you have like a superstar like James Harden like not playing the better basketball game. Imagine what would have happened. I don't know what was happening on the bench yesterday. Yes, it'd be like then this guy PJ Tucker, then this guy, then they
get some small.
I don't know what happened, but you see, this was a good win for them, and shout out to James Harden for doing this for the team.
Stepping up very big for the
You see, this is the step up. We will come to KD.
Look, with their game, with this game, Sixers and Celtics, the turnovers played a key role in this game. Because I don't know, Celtics were relaxed. Jaylen Brown and JT. Two guys in the league. You are supposed to prove that you are those guys.
Yeah, the two franchise players.
You are making reckless plays. You toss the ball, you know it can be intercepted. You still toss it anyway. Like you don't really care about anything. And yesterday, shout out to my man Paul Reed. That guy stepped in for Embiid.
He held up his own. And what was so amazing was in clutch moments, they kept fouling him. Paul Reed went to the line and he was making the free throws every single time they fouled him and then he went to the line. Yeah. Now, for that game, it was also very, very impressive for them to get the victory because we know Embiid is hurt and they're playing at TD Garden. You would have expected Celtics to go 2-0 up, but if they're able to tie the series going back to Philly, that is a very, very big boost for the Philadelphia 76ers before the big man comes up, Joel Embiid. Now, another game that happened yesterday. I for start flash out because I know the bar safe. The Phoenix Suns are down 0-2 to the Denver Nuggets. Well, they were the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, so it's not too shocking. But Nikola Jokic and Co are giving KD one hell of a problem.
KD, they shocked me. KD. I have followed KD for a very long time, and you see, this be the thing that they tell you. Say, if you be superstar. Recently, your man got a lifetime Nike deal. There's a reason why you have that.
Of course, sure.
You are that guy. You are KD for a reason. You are that guy. So in moments like this, you are supposed to step up. Listen, they have like 3 All-Stars in that team. 18 or whatever is
DeAndre 18
and
Devin
Booker.
Kevin Durant. There's even Chris Paul.
You want to tell me, say you people know? Come on.
Even at some point,
you are 2 down. Bro, if this thing enter 3-0, that'll be the end.
Because now they go back to the valley. So if they lose for that, then of course, no team has ever come down from 3.
How have you assembled Avengers on your team and you can't
super team?
This is a super team, and you can't be effective.
See, currently, if you will watch the West is very dangerous. Ja Morant was wrong for saying he was fine.
He was fine in the West. Now you did Cancun.
Yes, that nigga was never fine in the West.
Yeah. You see, it's when you build a team around small children. That's the effect. Not like children per se, but young players, inexperienced.
Yeah,
you have like only one. You saw Jalen Brunson to New York Knicks last season, and then you got Desmond Bain and
that's Jalen Brunson was actually for the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas. But they had I've forgotten. They had a superstar which they sold, and then they are now coping with Desmond Bain and Tyler Jones coming off the Jared Jackson. If you have this, you are not going to make any great effort. But anyways, moving forward to the Denver game.
Denver game, very strong.
Let's be real with ourselves. Chris Paul has to stop calling himself the point guard.
Please, no, don't go there. Because of one game.
It's not about because of one game.
Bro,
but in the Clippers series, he really played well.
Chris Paul is proving.
Golden State Warriors caught them in the Clipper series and he was at OKC.
He was at the Clippers at the
Clippers.
time. And they also met him at Rockets too.
When you are claiming point guard, fine, you can claim what you want.
It's not like he's claiming he is.
He's not.
Oh, bro.
In actuality, he's not.
Yeah, it's like the way I vex KD that I will come talk.
You know be that guy.
Mr. Sniper be that guy. Chris Paul is that guy.
Yesterday I was watching the game. He had in the second quarter, he had an open shot. He was still looking to pass it on.
And he's also injured.
About 4 times. See,
assists the count for basketball. What are you talking?
He has 6 assists. If you are a point guard and
he ended the game with 8.5 rebounds and 6 assists.
This is terrible, like, bro.
You understand?
now
even mid-ranges, you can make those and improve your team's point. You left Devin Booker hanging dry and Durant, KD too, he dropped his 20 plus points. 24. That's what he's going to do.
That is the problem. Drop it. You see Steph Curry. Bro, that is the Splash Brothers. They be non-existent.
Yeah, then you Jordan put to the flop.
Wow. The flop, and nobody wants to talk.
Hey, we go talk.
When they vex me, say him, it be like they're trying to go sit for bench. Then he vex this guy.
Draymond Green.
The way Steph moved to one for this guy. Bro, it be like them for Salam.
I didn't understand.
They slap you long time. How are you still holding?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't understand why he got slapped onto this.
Me, I didn't understand why they punch
him. He plays a certain type of game. The Warriors know they play.
You know even that guy.
Warriors are like a possession team. We go make passes.
Yeah, they pass a lot. I think in the whole league they pass around a lot.
If he get the ball, if the ball is checked in and given to him, you are supposed to find the next free man and move. That's the Warrior game.
Jordan put it like ISO 2.
Like Ja Morant. You just want to fly, make and flop. What's wrong with the Oh yeah, when you flop.
We see Steph will step up. There is a reason why Steph will be in the GOAT conversation and people will be like, all right, that is the guy. KD 24 no they carry you go anywhere. This is where you go drop 40, 50. Like what Harden them do.
Yeah,
you are a superstar for a reason. It's not like he's injured. What is the problem?
You see, I have a problem with KD. He likes moving on so fast. Bro, just
if you know work, no.
You see the way they left the Brooklyn Nets hanging.
See, I don't want to dissect that Nuggets and then Suns game a little bit. Now, when we're speaking of the Suns, last series against the Clippers, we knew that their scoring will rely heavily on their starters. Yeah. And it seems like that's the same case. So if KD not drop you some 30, 40, you go struggle. And in this game where he dropped 24, you then surely go struggle. Devin Booker is still Devin Booker doing what he did because he dropped 35 points. Yeah. And then it really, really helped the team, but it wasn't enough. Now for the Denver Nuggets, we know that they are so good. They are one of the best offenses in the league. And in this game, what even impressed me the most is people complain about their defense a lot. It was the defense that won them this game because it was a low-scoring game. Jokic stepped up, even though Jamal Murray didn't have his game. Now, looking at that Suns bench, it was very, very terrible. They had only 4 points from the bench, Bismack Biyombo and then Cameron Payne, while compared to the Denver Nuggets bench, who were also a bit better than the Phoenix Suns. So that is how things went down in that game. Now, for another interesting topic. Now, when we are having the good debate about LeBron James and then Michael Jordan, and we want to go on the safer side, we can say Michael Jordan was the best in his era, and then LeBron James is the best in his era. Now, for somebody like Stephen Curry, who's also got 4 rings like LeBron James, if this season ends with him winning another ring, could you think we should start calling it not the LeBron era, but the LeBron and Steph era? Should they share those privileges?
My question when it comes to the good debate is, in terms of what? You can't say he's a overall basketball player. LeBron is a forward and a center. At times plays as a center.
He can play multiple positions.
Yeah. Steph is a guard and 6'2" as such. LeBron is about 6'9". And over the years, the dominant players have been 6'9" plus 7. Shaq, even Michael Jordan, you understand? But then when you look at Steph Curry, a guy of his height,
but he's changed the basketball game.
That's the thing I'm talking about. He has impacted the game. You see, there was this guy on national television, TNT. He was saying Steph has ruined the game. Now people transition things. Then
somebody will figure it then they won't shoot 3. Come on.
Yeah, you understand. And Steph said he didn't tell you to shoot the game. He didn't tell you.
You as a player, you should know that. So this thing I'm good.
The amount of impact Steph has had on the NBA. And what he's doing right now at the age of 35 is supposed to be against what LeBron has done over the 20 years he has been.
What has been LeBron's impact on the game?
Well, first of all, I'm not a LeBron.
Yeah.
Well, for LeBron's impact, we will say LeBron is an all-round player. We haven't seen someone who has been all-round like this. He's number 1 in scoring now. He's high up there, top 10 in assists and also top 10 in rebounding. There's no player who is top 10 in scoring, top 10 in rebounding, top 10 in assists. So that is LeBron's impact on the game. We haven't seen an all-round player like that before. So
we have that is LeBron's case.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but like him.
No, we have them
to that rate.
Oh, please.
So you feel like if Steph wins again, we should put him in that conversation.
Let me tell you something. This is the most meaningful matchup ever. The Steph
and then LeBron matchup. We'll get to that Warriors versus.
You see,
Warriors versus
then they move towards the retirement age. Yeah. This game, this is going to define legacies. You understand?
Yeah.
Forget the conversation that people want to have this thing. You see, and if Steph go out there and win a ring, or if they come out these people for inside, bro, conversations, narratives will be drawn.
Yeah.
People are going to come out with narratives. And you know LeBron Kasa, the people know they like him. Even your own colleagues know they like him.
If you succeeded, your haters play.
Exactly. So you see, that God debate go flip go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. LeBron is LeBron. But what Steph has done for the game of basketball, bro, crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Well, since you've already brought it up, the next Western Conference semi-final game is the Warriors versus Lakers. Steph Curry and then LeBron lock heads once again, like they did when LeBron was at the Cavs, where they met so many times. Steph Curry had the better of him by winning more of the matchups. But Kweku, how do you think this matchup is going to go? Looking at the Lakers lineup, the newly improved Lakers, as we should call them, and then the defending champs Golden State Warriors. What do you think is going to happen?
Steph Curry and LeBron is 15-7 at the moment, right? And
in favor of Steph.
In favor of Steph, and it's 3-1.
Yeah.
But then the media makes it look like Steph is smaller in some form to LeBron. But he actually carries his weight when he's around. He could come when it's time.
Yeah.
And then with this new Lakers team, they have 2 rim protectors. LeBron being 1, AD being 2. They can have Vanderbilt to protect the rim, and they have good perimeter shooters at the moment.
You know my one problem about this matchup with the Golden State offense, it's all about running around. Do the Lakers have good enough perimeter defenders to run around and chase Steph? Because Steph is not stagnant. He's not like Jam around to drive to the rim and you can get AD to be defending the paint. This time around, Stephen Curry, you'll be running around. You have those players.
Yeah, I'm saying you are not going to put AD on Steph Curry.
No, you can't.
You are not going to put him on even Clay or even Andrew Wiggins. You are not going to put LeBron James on Steph Curry.
It's going to be Vanderbilt trying to
or maybe Dennis Schroeder or D'Angelo Russell. Yeah. You understand? Because those are more agile.
Very, very difficult time.
Even in the press conference of De'Aaron Fox, he said that thing is real. You can't gas
like
Steph.
you find it so difficult.
Person will pass you the ball, run.
Charlie, go through multiple screens,
run.
weak side screens.
But you see, in all the movement and the way, like your man, you see the way they move, they get tired. You see them a game against the Sacramento Kings. Then Steve Kerr, the bench him for some corner. They tell him, say,
make you
relax.
Then you see, and that is the difference between Steve Kerr and Bucks them a coach.
Mike Budenholzer.
That nigga, if they die, he say go and die. Superstars with them for rest. They're like, I don't know how that man they play.
The time out you don't go, they do your.
This nigga go figure 6 time out and you know go call. Steve Kerr was like calling time out.
He even told them the number of time outs they have, so they can call.
This be how effective. Steph, you see, it be systems and structures where they around them, where they make them be effective. They know how to like tailor games to form. They know how to, okay, let us do this, let us do that. And when he fits into that frame, it's over. And so I tell you, say this match, you see, LeBron, it's not even going to be about Steph and LeBron. This be AD in time.
Yeah.
LeBron, bro, forget LeBron.
Well, I also feel like the role players will also define it. Now, for the final topic before we leave, this evening, the MVP will be announced. The most coveted trophy in the NBA regular season will be announced. Now, the candidates are Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks, Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers, and Denver Nuggets center Nikola Jokic. Now, quickly, who's your favorite to win, and why do you think he should win?
Jokic. Man had like triple doubles about half of the season.
Yeah.
He had a good season overall. Embiid was shooting well, but he didn't start well. He didn't start the season well.
I think midway through the season and end of the season.
And Embiid came alive.
So you feel like Nikola should get a trophy and then get his third MVP in a row?
It should be unanimous.
Sheldon, who do you think should get it?
The person that mentioned him now. Who you want to make you win?
Interesting. Now, for me personally, trying to win on this debate, I think I have to argue for all the 3 cases. Now, picking Nikola Jokic. Jokic averages almost a triple-double the whole season. He was like crazy, averaging like 24 points, 11 rebounds, and then 9.8 assists. But his defense is what makes people really think twice about him. Now, for Joel Embiid, the leading scorer in the NBA. And he was also dominant on defense as well. Also top 3 in his conference. Well, for Jokic, he was also number 1 in his conference. Now, for Giannis, another dominant season for Giannis where he was the best player in the league. Now, for the MVP, I feel like it is determined by your statistics, your narrative, and how impactful you are to your team. For statistics, I think Jokic and then Embiid and Giannis all have it. For narrative, I feel like it is driving towards Joel Embiid a bit. And then the narrative that Jokic is going to win his 3rd MVP and then voter fatigue Celtics might settle in a bit. So for me personally, I feel like Joel Embiid should take it because he has really, really struggled for this one. And in the latter stages of the season, my goodness, Joel Embiid has picked up. It has been a wonderful conversation. I really enjoyed this one. Charlie Sheldon break down the game so well.
We don't talk about Miami Heat then get much. Miami Heat then get much. You know. Miami Heat.
Yeah, that match we go preview them sometime. But it'll be another very interesting series.
Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets.
He hurt, right? Then
there's concern. There's concern about his game.
I see the coach. They shall say fuck.
Today we don't get on our usual regular. Steady there, Felix. As Celtics lose, you post say you know go come. We go come for you. Stay tuned for the next round of more of the NBA analysis on Prrrr. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed this video. We are out.